My name is Ken Marchione, and I am Dean at PrattMWP College of Art and Design. And I want to welcome you today to talk a little bit about art and design education at our school. I consider art and design educators to be possibly the most important people that are working in the world today. And it is no exaggeration on my part. The future is written by creative thinkers. It is not written by people who stay the line. That creative thinking is taught in the primary and secondary levels of education. And teachers that perform that duty are the ones that are going to be teaching students how to work across disciplines, how to think critically and creatively. So as you're thinking about this career, know that I think it to be one of the highest ones you can achieve. The program at our Pratt and PrattMWP is a special one. And I think it's a special one because it emphasizes that you are not just an art teacher, but you are also an artist. And they emphasize that, excuse me, I'm gonna just adjust this light so it's not reflecting in my glasses constantly. And they're going to emphasize that you are an artist in the studio as well as an educator. And this is crucial because it means that as you are teaching students, they're going to be able to look up to you as an artist and mentor. And that will guide a lot of young artists into careers just as you are deciding to go into a career for art as an artist yourself. Now, in that, you will be selecting a discipline under which you will focus on aside from the art and design education component. So you'll either go into painting or photography, communication design, and while you're at our program, you will, in your sophomore year, you'll select that area of focus, and those will be the studio classes that will fill out a majority of your studio time here. So I won't show you any images from those classes right now, but I encourage you to go to our other presentations being done by our fine arts, photography, and communication design areas so you can see the kind of work you'll be doing in the studio while you're pursuing your art and design education component. Now, because we are only the first 2 years of Pratt's 4-year program, let me tell you a little bit about how your time with us will be spent. Your first year, you will go through the Pratt's renowned BFA program with every other student in the school. And that is a well-rounded program to establish your skill levels, your craft levels, and get you prepared to begin your focus in your studio work. When you move into your second year, as I said, you'll pursue your area of interest, but you will start the first semester with your first art and design specific education class. That class is called Youth in the City. Youth in the City is a class that is going to look at various breadth of students that you may be educating, and whether it be inner city students, students of different ethnicities, different races, and learn a little bit about how you communicate an idea across cultural divides, different cultural backgrounds, how you learn to work across the spectrum of students you may engage. Now, Utica, where you begin taking that class, is an excellent location on which to begin that kind of education, as Utica for years has been a center for refugees, and in our current high school now, I believe they say that there are 43 different languages that are spoken there. And it is highly likely that it would be the Utica schools that you would be moving in and out of and meeting the students to work with. You will spend time with them, learn a little bit about different cultures, different disciplines, different worlds in which they come from, and you'll have that opportunity to learn how to communicate with them under the guidance of your professor. Second semester, you take a class called Media and Materials, and it's actually a classroom to studio. And in this In this class, you will have the opportunity to start to learn how to discuss working with different media, different styles, different ideas on which you will build a communication with the students. This way, over the course of time as an art educator working with primary and secondary students, you will work with a variety of media. And this will give you the opportunity to learn a little bit more about how to talk about it, how to work with it, how to move it as a creative tool for all your students. Now, in that time, you will be moving in and out, like I say, to Utica School classrooms. And you will, get to meet the students, get to work with them. And there is no particular grade range we look to. We primarily work with high school students, but you may also work with elementary students. It may be based on your interest and how the teacher works with what schools are available to take on a student teacher at a particular time. And finally, the last class that you'll take, which is a little different from most of the other art students, will be Child and Adolescent Psychology. This class, obviously, title is self-descriptive, but you're going to be learning about where students are in their learning curve, where they are emotionally, where they are mentally, psychologically, at a particular point in their time that you may be with them, whether it be childhood or teenage years. And these classes will help you understand your approach to a particular student's, their learning speed, what they may be dealing with in their life at any particular time, which can involve the way you design classroom projects. So it's a great class that you take and get to understand a little bit more about the education process. So I highly encourage you to look further into the Pratt Art and Design Education Program. I consider it to be one of the best in the country. Our students who have gone through the program have taken on jobs inside the New York City. They are throughout the country, in Connecticut, New York, regionally here. We have a number of students that are teaching in our area. And they're doing wonderful jobs. They send me images of work they're doing in the classrooms. They're wonderful communicators. They've done excellent. When I went down and spoke with the director of the Art and Design Education in Brooklyn, she mentioned the wonderful job students that have come through our program have done with her. So I encourage you to really consider coming with us and learning our Art and Design Education program. I encourage you to look at the other videos being made by our other faculty in particular disciplines. And I look forward to talking with you in the fall. Now, this is weird in the social distancing time to be able to answer questions. So if you do have questions, please reach out to me through email, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have with our art and design program. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.